G2 were 2 rounds away from making a final at their first LAN as a super team. In my opinion, if they had cleaned this up, they probably would have won the whole tournament. It's a great round to look at because G2 perfectly played out an anti-force buy until execution, where they then made 3 critical mistakes. So to set the stage, G2 know that it's 14-11 T-side Cobble in favor of them over Gambit at DreamHack Austin 2017. Further, they know that because of these last rounds, there was no way that Gambit have enough money to full buy. Therefore, we can see them set up in an anti-eco and then move into a 5-man long B take with coordinated utility. That should be perfect. Bigger guns which are better at range, long beyond Cobble versus literally 0 utility, full nade sets of their own to molly out any potential crossfires, and 5 insane legendary Counter-Strike players. What could go wrong? Well, a lot, apparently. Body runs out broken wall and gets shot in the back, kennyS dies clearing his own smoke, and G2 decides to rely on just a single kind of flash, when even one more would have made a world of difference. Here's the round in third person to give you some perspective on why they made this as easy as possible for Gambit to win. It's become very common to send the first T out broken wall and executes to circumvent the site and make it difficult to even rotate in. However, in this situation, it made no sense to do so because you were only lessening the distance between you and a CT with a pistol or ump. Here's the better play. kennyS bones himself here with the smoke, which he dies clearing as they push in a door. The situation could have been avoided not only by skipping this smoke entirely, but using a Molotov instead. Last thing to point out is that more players were available to flash long. Instead, they relied on the most common flash that doesn't even cover many spots to have body come out of B on. Now they should have used more, but here's a better version of the one that shocks through. It also blinds far more angles. Funny part is they could have won this round by doing less and just being more careful generally speaking. Ideally, they still throw these Molotovs so that they don't have to clear crossfires, but then add an extra here, and then come out of long wide with an extra flash and door drop smoke as opposed to the one that landed in chicken coop. The main takeaway here is that they eliminated crossfires, which was good, but then ran into another one and could have made better nade choices while they had safety, time, and options on their side. G2 mentioned in an interview at DreamHack that they couldn't practice as much as they would have liked to because of personal issues that a couple of players had in their team.
That's the thing, like since 2 weeks we had some personal issues. Personally, me and Body had it. So we did like 2 or 3 practice in 10 days. So you can feel like it's getting hard these days, but it was not our fault, unfortunately. So we'll just try to do our best here, and when we come back home, just practice as much as we can.
Now, it's not that I'm a fan of this team or anything, but I do hope they're more well prepared for the next event. Either way, this is meant to be more of a general resource than anything else, but also Valve, nerf the f***ing umps.
Fucking figure it out. You're grown-ass men.